All right, so for day three, I'm going to talk about discipline and psychology. Trading is a game of literally discipline and good psychology. So, my first thing I wanted to get into was you have to give up a lot of time for this. It takes so much discipline. So, what I mean by that is, like for me, for example, I spent about a month straight just watching every single video on TGR's bootcamp, and that's ultimately what got me here today and being so successful so early was because I just literally dedicated that whole month to only learning about trading and paper trading during class and learning about the strategy that he uses, learning about the psychology that goes into trading and all that kind of stuff. For the second thing I wanted to talk about was it's not like a get rich quick thing, and nor is it a side hustle. So you don't want to come into this thinking, oh, I'm gonna just go and trade a live account with $1,000 in it and make money. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take months to years. It depends on who you are and how you learn and how your emotions are and how well you know your strategy, and overall it's just market experience. But um, getting rich quick does not happen with trading unless you're just getting lucky on a $10,000 bet that you just put on and it somehow went in your favor. But that is not how it goes and not how it works. Um, my third thing was it takes a tremendous amount of studying. You genuinely like have to want it so bad that you don't care. Like you want to make money, you want to succeed with trading. You have to want it so bad that you will study and take notes. I literally took notes on every single video on TJR's bootcamp. Literally every video, there was notes on my notebook, and that's it helps you retain all the information that you thought about and learned, and it's so helpful. Um, for the fourth thing, the overall skill of trading isn't even hard. Like to learn the confluences and all that kind of stuff, it's not even really that hard. Like it took me about a week to actually start being able to paper trade. Whether I knew the strat super specifically or not is different, but I learned the confluences and what you need to see um, before taking a trade, and that helped me a lot. As in, like I would trade during class and I would hit a couple trades, perfect, sweep break of structure, retrace break of structure. Obviously, I'll talk about those in future videos, but it helps so much. And just taking notes on whatever you learn um, is like detrimental. Like that will make or break what you take in with trading and how fast you'll learn. Um, so for the fifth thing, a lot of people want to trade because they see it and they're like, oh, it doesn't look that hard. My friend's doing it. I can too. Um, but it's hard. Like you have to put in a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of you know loneliness goes into trading, and you don't just make money off the bat. You don't just start trading. You start trading by learning about trading, learning about the stock market, learning about economic news, learning about what strategies work the best and what strategies don't. It's so detrimental to so important to know that it's not too hard. It's just you don't want to put in the time, and you think that it's too hard because of all these terminologies and stuff. When they're really the easiest thing within trading, it's just your mind and how you think and what you hold on. It's all about what you think and what you feed yourself with. So if you feed yourself with a bunch of negative trading content and all that kind of stuff, that's gonna make or break your trading career. Um, for the sixth thing, you have to separate yourself. So like if you're in high school, you literally have to. You don't have to, but this is what I did. I stopped hanging out with people every day. I did it maybe once or twice a week, and I literally would just be on the charts or watching videos on trading. You have to separate yourself and make like make it so that you don't have any distractions. No partying, no drinking, no smoking, No, none of that. If you want to be successful, you have to kill your old self before you start trading. Like, you have to literally lock in, and that's what people don't want to do. They want to just live however which way they want because they're young. Oh, I'm young, I have so much time. No, you don't, bro. You could die tomorrow. Make the most out of what you do, and honestly, stop being stupid. If you're in high school, if you're in college, then um, also kill your old self, because a lot of college people go there for the experience and partying and drinking and all that stuff. Um, but you should go to college to learn and to build a skill that will eventually make you wealthy. Seventh thing I wanted to talk about was the hardest thing that comes with trading is needing emotional control. Like, without emotional control, you will literally cook yourself in the markets and you will not be profitable. I know a lot of people that have trouble with their emotions that have been trading for years and they're still not that profitable. Like, they've made a little bit of money. But that's just an example on, like, coming into trading, you have to put all your mind and heart onto not trading with your emotions, not having bad emotions, not caring about the P&L and the winning of your trades, because that will literally cook you. You will not be profitable if you don't have control over your emotions. And everyone learns that at one point. I learned that while I was paper trading, luckily. So now that I'm in funded accounts, it's not hard for me. I'm pretty much mastered the art of emotions, and that's what you have to do also. It's the hardest thing for sure, because emotions are very hard to control if you're having real money on the line, or if you're just super if you have pressure on you with trading, if you're trying to prove it to people, if you're like in a bad mental state, if you're broke and you are poor and homeless and you need money, or you're not wanting to go to college next year and you're trying to make money so that you can prove it to your parents that you don't need to go to college, which is kind of what I'm in now. um, it's so important. If you focus on emotional control before you um, start trying to trade with like real money and all that kind of stuff, even during paper trading, when you're paper trading, focus on your emotional control more than your freaking strat. I promise you, you will literally skyrocket in progress. The next thing was focus on one strat. Literally, this fucks people up because they wanna hop strat to strat. Oh, my strat doesn't work. My strat doesn't work. I'm gonna go to this strat. I'm gonna go to support and resistance instead of SMT. I'm gonna go to ICT and block out support and resistance. I don't want to do trend line trading because it's not working for me. But I want to go to freaking Elliott Wave and try to trade that. Do not do that. Every strat works. Every single strat works. I promise you, there's probably only a couple that don't, but almost every single strat works. And the only thing that makes it work is market experience. So you have to know what the market wants to do. You have to be in the markets for months, days, a long period of time before you will actually know what's going to happen. But overall, your strategy works. You just need to put all your time into that and all your focus into that, and you will genuinely be golden. I promise you. Market experience is so much more important than any strat you're learning, anything that you're trying to learn. Like, it's crazy. Next thing was, oh yeah, I basically said this before, but pride yourself on not being emotional when trading. So be like, oh yeah, I lost a trade, but I had really good emotions during this. I lost this trade. I lost $500 on this trade, but I had such good emotions that I didn't take another one when I wanted to. I didn't close out of my position early. I didn't scale my position down or anything like that. Pride yourself on not being emotional, because I'm telling you, emotions in trading is literally what's going to make or break your whole career. And if you want to be successful in trading, your emotions need to be in check and your emotions need to be in your control, and they need to be good. I promise you, I've seen so many people fail because of their emotions, and it's not worth it at all. Pride yourself on not being emotional. And then for the last thing of this video, I wanted to talk about, don't let outside factors affect your trades. So, oh, and also vice versa. So let me type that in actually. All right. So yeah, don't let outside factors affect your trades. What I mean by that is if you're, you know, sad or lonely or mad about something, don't come into the chart trying to take out your anger on the chart. Don't try to come into the chart when you're mad or sad or depressed or having anxiety. Don't do that. If your mental state isn't right, don't trade. Just you can watch the market on trading view, but don't trade on a real account. Don't paper trade. If you're taking paper trading serious, do not trade if any outside factors are clearly affecting how you're feeling during trading. And that's another part of emotions. Just do not let anything outside of trading affect your actual trades. Don't let anything outside of trading make you take bad trades. Like, it's detrimental. I promise you, super detrimental. And then vice versa. Don't let your trades affect your outside life. So if you lose a trade, don't be all sad and mad and depressed about it and go out your day and just be smug and be sad. Do not do that. I promise you, if you just take your trades with what they are, if you lost, if you won, and you can be happy about it, you can be sad about it, but don't let it affect your whole day. Don't go through your day and be like, "Oh man, I lost a trade today. Why am I happy? Why am I smiling?" No, don't do that. That's literally the worst thing you can do. I promise you, if you can have that in check and just let your trades be, let your trades be what they were. If you followed your rules, then don't be sad or mad. Don't be like crazy about it. But if you didn't follow your rules and um, that's why you're so mad, then that's understandable. But you have to understand that that's your fault. You didn't follow your rules, and that's why you lost your trade, and that's why you're mad now. So don't let your trades affect your outside life. Be happy. Be glad that you even have trading. Be glad that you know how to trade, and be glad that you took the time to learn it. Don't ever let anything outside of trading, or don't let your trades affect your outside life. Seriously, it just will never work out. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Discipline and psychology are the most important things in trading. You'll learn it eventually if you're just starting. If you're like, oh, I have good emotions, and then you try to go into trade, and like you're about to get stopped out, so you close out, but then all of a sudden it reverses, and you're like, oh my fucking god, why did I close out? Why did I do that? It's your fault because you didn't have good emotions. So um, it's probably the biggest thing within trading. I promise you, if you focus on discipline and having good psychology, you will be successful fast. And I'm not saying 1 month. I mean, it could be 1 month if you're just insane and a demon. But, bro, 7 months, you could be profitable. If you have good emotions and you're taking good trades and you're following your rules and you're not scaling your account size, scaling your lot size, however much you risk on a trade, that's your lot size, however much you risk on a trade, then that's good. You'll be successful, I promise you. But, yep. All right, guys. Peace.